Yes? Come.
Yeah, go share your screen. We are live. Greetings, family. Happy New Year. Is it still okay to say Happy New Year?
Yeah.
Days are gone. It's the 9th, is it? The 9th of January 2026. Unbelievable. Thank the Almighty, the Most High, for keeping us until 2026, right? The year has just been in for 9 days and a lot happened already.
And we have enjoyed the holiday. Most of us. We needed it, and most of us get to rest at the end of the year.
Yeah.
But you know what? The world was not resting. We saw a lot of things. When we started, maybe the days before Christmas, we saw the AES meeting in Mali, Bamako, coming together and opening up their biggest bank, biggest development bank. And in it, they deposited about 500 billion CFA, which will be used for infrastructural development, generally developing the AES. And it was beautiful, led by Assimi Goita. And at that point is when now they changed the presidency of the AES Confederation from from
Assimi
Assimi
Goita.
Goita to
Yeah.
Traore.
Yeah.
That was about the 23rd. Then we celebrated Christmas for those people who are Christians. For the rest of us, we went to talk to our ancestors, pouring libations and a lot of things, and took rest.
Yeah.
Slaughtered goats, we ate chicken, and I'm sure you
In
enjoyed
the
your
US, they
time.
have Thanksgiving, so a
No,
lot of turkey
Thanksgiving.
was
That's-
slaughtered.
Thanksgiving is not now.
When is
I
it in
think
November?
October.
No, I think it's November. Brothers and sisters, let us know.
We have Halloween in November.
I think
Or
Thanksgiving
October
is still.
that one. Okay, that is your catch if you're in the US. But later on, we have been seeing things. We have seen, as the year started, we saw them trying to a coup to oust Traore, but they were arrested even before they even started the plan. But the plan was spearheaded by one and only sellout, Damiba, Henry Damiba, who came before Traore. You know, after they ousted the president of Burkina and said enough is enough, they put in Damiba. Then after Damiba came Traore. Traore was like, Damiba is just like a French puppet who is posing as a military man.
And guess what? Only 70 million, well, these are allegations, only 70 million CFA francs was used to fund this nonsensical coup. Imagine such little money. You are using it
70 million
only francs. You are using it to unalive our
ruin the
captain,
nation.
to ruin the only 70 million. Let me just read this one. 70 million CFA francs is the amount Burkina Faso's government says was used to fund a failed plot to assassinate military leader Captain Ibrahim Traore. Authorities say the plan was uncovered just hours before it was set to be carried out. Security Minister Mamadou Sana said the operation was intercepted in its final stage and involved both military and civilian actors. Several arrests have been made, as we have reported.
And shockingly, we have a merchant who used to go to Cote d'Ivoire, get the money from, Cote d'Ivoire, they are supported by Alassane Ouattara.
Yeah.
But Damiba stays in Benin or something. Togo, sorry. He stays in Togo. So there's this merchant who used to go get 70 million, then come and share with some two ladies. And I think they never even disclosed their names. Two ladies and one gentleman. Then he comes and talks to his friend, a merchant in Burkina. And this merchant has a grandson who, these are old people, but the grandson is in the security detail of Traore. And this was the person who was supposed to kill Ibrahim Traore. And he was arrested when he was bringing in the weapons. So it means, number one, we have sellouts within, just like what happened in Venezuela. Number two, we have a problem in Africa because these people are only getting some little amount of money to ensure that they destabilize this.
Yeah.
And one thing that we wanted was first, as they kill the president, then they destroy the drone base.
Yeah, the base.
Yeah, because now the terrorist details had been, advised to rise up and come and oust Traore. So they are working for, we know who, the
Yeah.
colonizer.
And it's because of some little pennies that our people are able to say, I'm taking up this job. You want us to assassinate, you want us to eliminate, I will do it. I mean, what is 70 million?
Then the people, the young people, the people of Burkina are like, we are going
Yeah.
on the streets, and it was crazy.
Yeah, and right now the government of Burkina Faso has tried to destroy this all, this selling out of its own people by saying, you know what, if you are being given a lump sum of money to sell us out, let us, if you are able to give us this information, you keep that money that you are being given and we will still compensate you for giving out this
and
information.
we won't tell on you.
Yes.
Yeah,
So I think because they understand that the people, where the country is right now, where the three countries of the AES, they were at rock bottom.
Yeah.
Nothing was moving for these countries. Nothing was developed. Nothing was built. There's no infrastructure development, no employment, no one. So these people are trying to build from scratch. So
Yeah.
yes, the people are still jobless. Yes, the people are still trying to build themselves. And if a small amount of money comes for you to sell out, for you to give out information. Remember when they were asking for information about the movements of the military from shopkeepers and all these local people?
Yeah.
It shows you that there's people are hungry for money. Whatever penny you can give me, I'll sell out my people. So right now the government is saying, we understand that our people are struggling. Let us compensate you for giving us this information because you can't do anything with that kind of
But we
pennies.
have a problem.
Hey.
You know, all the coups that you had of those prominent, beautiful people
Yeah.
like Thomas Sankara, like Sylvanos Olympia of Togo, like Lumumba of Congo. All these people, even Gaddafi, you find that they were sold out by their own people. Right now, we are talking about Nicolas Maduro being taken by Trump. And these are the news because we are close to that world war like we've never been. And Nicolas Maduro was sold out by his own people in Venezuela who think, people think that the US is coming to save them. And you have seen even some people, our brothers and sisters in Nigeria, when Trump was bombing the north, they were saying, we are celebrating, he's coming to save us. No, he's coming to save your oil, okay? Just like he's coming to save the oil of Venezuela, saying this is ours, we'll be controlling with the developing. Like, yesterday I saw a video where he was saying that he has notified the big oil companies in the US. He has, so because they will be them trading the oil. And he'd also said that he would take like 50 million barrels from Venezuela and which will be sold in the US to benefit the people of America and people of Venezuela. It doesn't make sense. Then he has gone ahead and they are capturing ships. They'd captured a ship, I think, belonging to Iran coming from Venezuela before they took Maduro. Now they have taken the Russian ship, and the Chinese are also alert. And there's something that the China has said, and China has said that the world is not and will never be governed by the injunctions of few powers. They are getting ready. They are sending ships and planes to secure the oil coming from the Venezuela. Then we are seeing a scenario that the world fears most is currently unfolding. And according to some reports, Russia is preparing to board oil tankers flying the American and British flags in the North Sea, the Black Sea, and the Baltic Sea as direct retaliation for the seizure of Russian oil tanker by American forces. Now it has started, and they are saying American and British because British aided America in seizing the Russian, ship. So it's crazy. And remember when Trump was taking the mantle to become the next president of the US, he gave this beautiful speech and he said that the African Black Winter is coming. And he said that for them, they are preparing, they are building walls to shield from the winter. They are collecting firewood because it will be very cold. And he said that the people who are fighting us will be the one wanting to shield with us. we know who the people are,
Mm.
and we are seeing this winter coming. And if Trump has managed to colonize Venezuela in our own eyes, we can see it. As we see it, what will happen to Africa? Remember, right now, US is trying to compete with China.
Mm.
And they're trying to compete with China because China is the biggest manufacturer of chips. These chips are used for battery making, mostly for electrical appliances, for electrical vehicles, for mobile phones. China produces most of these things. And I remember, I think last year or the year before, it was America saying we are not going to let China use our chips. Then China went and decided we are going to massively produce, and they developed their industry.
Yeah.
And now they were the ones supplying the US, and like, we are not going to supply you. Now the US is like, you, Nigeria, you have what we need, rare earth minerals. Kenya, you have rare earth minerals, we are coming.
Yeah.
Brazil, and they will need energy for this. Well, Venezuela, you have our oil, but remember, they still need labor.
Mm.
So we are going back to those times of slavery, and you in Africa might be the labor we are talking about. So be very careful.
The Black Winter.
The Black Winter is coming, and some will have to go shield with in the years,
Yeah.
because it's crazy that we're fighting the people who are waking us up, who are trying to protect us, and now when the winter comes, we realize, wow, these people are right. We want to go there.
And do you know what I like about Burkina Faso right now? On the 5th of January,
Yeah.
they received a lump sum of 22 million CFA francs. Do you know what it's for?
Mhm.
It's from Togo and Kuwait diaspora. These are Burkinabes in the diaspora. What is it going to be used for? The series of contributions for the year 2026 to the national peace effort with a total of 22 million CFA francs. The official
Yeah.
ceremony handing over for the donations was held under the championship of the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Regional Cooperation, and the Burkinabe Foreign Affairs Karamako Jean Maria Traore. Delegation of Burkina Faso living in Togo presented the head of diplomacy with a receipt of a contribution of 20 million CFA francs as a result of collective mobilization organized on the occasion of the Days of Patriotic Engagement and Citizen Participation. When people are mobilizing 70 million CFA francs only to destroy a whole country and to assassinate a president of a country, the diasporans,
Yeah.
the Burkinabes who are not living in Burkina Faso, are coming together to make sure that their country is peaceful, to make sure that they mobilize resources, to make sure that when the Black Winter comes, everybody in Burkina Faso
Will
is
be
ready.
safe.
Everybody will have firewood to keep themselves warm. That is what we should be doing in Africa. But are we doing it? No. One funny thing that I also see as we are just moving out of Burkina Faso, I don't know if you want to add more on Burkina Faso.
Mhm.
I'm just I'm just remembering President Bola Tinubu, Nigerian President Bola Tinubu's speech, the New Year's speech, where he says, my people, I know that you are suffering. I know that you people are struggling. But do we have a solution for all of it? We don't have a solution. And he's so frank about it. One thing I love about Tinubu is that he doesn't fake it. He will tell you the truth. You people have been crying. We don't have jobs. There's no what. We are not going to sort it out. You
Yeah.
sort it out yourselves or you suffer. Black Winter. And when Tara was saying, we are preparing ourselves, we are building walls, we are doing all of this. And the people that are destroying us right now are the same people who will be running to us for help. Do you think Nigerians won't be running
Like
to the AES?
before this case met,
Mhm.
we had the case of the Nigerian military plane
Mhm.
that had been arrested in Burkina.
Yeah, seized.
These people, remember, since Benin wanted to be free and they were used by the France, and now Trump bombed Nigeria, then their plane is arrested in Burkina, and they are like, we are giving you 24 hours, like 3 days have gone, 2 weeks, and they have to send their Ministry of Foreign Affairs
Mhm.
to save them. It's been crazy because Nigeria is the country that is being used. Actually, not our brothers and sisters in Nigeria, but those fake
president.
leaders
Hey.
like Tinubu. And remember, Tinubu is saying like, I cannot help you.
Imagine a whole
No, I
president.
know you are suffering, but I cannot
Oh
help
my
you.
goodness.
Would Traore
Where
do
do you
that?
run to?
Would Koita Asimi do that?
No.
No, it cannot go like that. And they were saying like, these are the diasporans
Mhm.
saying we are contributing
Contributing
to,
towards-
and it's
yeah.
just Togo and Kuwait.
Yeah.
But in Burkina Faso, we have this Fasomebo initiative, which is normally people coming together, contributing to build the nation.
Yeah.
And you find in Fasomebo, you find if you have just one bag of cement, you can take it where these things are happening. If they are building or constructing something, we actually saw Ibrahim Traore launching the Bobo Julaso, the second biggest city in Burkina, Ouagadougou. So it was Ouaga Bobo Julaso Highway. Beautiful highway. I think it would be a toll road. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful road that is being built the people of Burkina. Then they have this, what is it called? Like they contribute, they fundraise. They have this fundraiser. I don't know what is it called.
I've forgotten.
Yeah, in Burkina, where people, not just the people of Burkina Faso, even you can contribute, even us can contribute, and it's open to anybody. And they usually fundraise for development. They fundraise for their military. They fundraise for a lot of things. We saw him opening the biggest hospital, I think University Hospital in Bobo Julaso, with like 500 bed capacity. Big. It was built by Burkina Faso and China.
Yeah.
Big, beautiful things, and there are a lot of things happening. Then we have been seeing like Mali. Mali has just said, there has been a lot of problems with electricity, and we know the three countries of the ES
Yeah.
are coming together with Russia to build nuclear power stations across the countries. And now we are seeing Mali saving, saying we are investing that 6 billion safer for electricity in Bamako because they have been faced with continuous rise in demand for electricity. Now they are launching a major strategic investment to secure electricity in the capital, that is Bamako. This is financed by the Islamic Development Bank and will be used to implement the Northern Loop 225 kilovolt project to strengthen the electrical network, to make distribution more reliable, and sustainably improve Bamako supply. This is beautiful because it will enhance electrical security in the capital. We also saw Niger calling for, they are now following the steps of Burkina. I think Mali and Niger are now calling for people to join the, what is it called? The military. This
That the volunteers.
Yeah,
VDPs.
VDP, yes, volunteers. And we saw a lot of people saying we are going to join because we want to fight for our country. People are reading. People
Yeah,
like
it's
this country.
because when you have a leader that is selfless, a leader that is not all about himself, looking at Tinubu's speech for the new year, this guy is saying, "You guys, I can't help you.
I'm
You
telling you.
might think that I'm your president, I have all the solutions, but let me just be frank with you as the year begins. I have no solution for your problems." And then you go to the AES, the Mali right now, electricity. Traore right now is saying, "I don't want my people to relocate anymore to foreign countries in search of greener pastures. Africa today is the richest continent in the world. We have it all. We have it all at home and more. People will come to our land, steal our resources, take them to their land, package on their names, and sell high to us. Isn't that supposed to be a wake-up call? The gap between the rich, poor, and disabled in Burkina Faso should be the same. We have it all. We have all it takes for everyone to live an affordable life." Now, that's a president who's always thinking about the betterment of the lives of his people.
Yeah.
We have
That's-
a big problem in Africa.
Yeah, and
Hey.
I remember before that we saw the three countries blocking the people of US from coming to these countries. I think it started with Mali, then Niger, then we saw Traore following the footsteps of the two other countries. And we can remember last year, Mama Arikana Chomboriko had a big delegation of our brothers and sisters who went to Ouaga, to Burkina, because they were planning a lot of things. They wanted they were doing a lot of things together. We saw these guys went there. We saw Maponga, we saw even Zuma being there. Guys, I hope you remember that. And a lot of people, of our brothers and sisters from the diaspora, got residence permit. So when you have resident permit, you can come, you can invest a lot of things. We
Yeah.
even saw the prime minister calling people to invest in Burkina. That time he could not, Ibrahim Traore could not, say don't come to our country, because this would mean he's blocking out our brothers and sisters who were coming with Mama Arikana Chumburi Kwao. But after, because he already gave them residence permit, he blocked, like you won't get a visa. Only because we saw Trump blocking a lot of countries and imposing travel restrictions to these countries. Like right now, we are talking about 23 African countries in which nationals who have to pay boards of up to 15,000 to obtain American visas. We have Algeria, Angola, Benin, Botswana, Cape Verde, Cote d'Ivoire, Djibouti, Gabon, Gambia, Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Central African Republic, Malawi, Mauritania, Namibia, Nigeria, Sao Tome and Principe, Senegal, Tanzania, Togo, Uganda, Zimbabwe, a lot of countries. We have, and the countries of the AES who are part of it, and that's why they say, you know what, reciprocity is our medicine.
Yeah.
You do this, we also do it to you. Remember what Mali did to them? Like, why do you ask me to deposit $15,000 to
visa.
obtain a visa? And you say that once I get the visa, it will be returned when I come back. $15,000 is like, woo, that's
It's
like,
a lot of money.
yes, because that in Kenyan shillings, it's like say 2 million.
What kind of investment can you do with that money? Just for a visa to go to a country. I was watching on TikTok a lot of our brothers and sisters, especially South Africans who moved to the US,
Yes.
are saying, you guys, this thing of greener pastures here was there a long time ago. Right now, it doesn't exist.
It doesn't
These people
exist.
don't like us. They don't want us. They are not welcoming to us. We are trying to get an exit plan. And there you are, spending $15,000 to come to a country where people don't want you.
I'm trying to imagine $15,000 is like, if someone who's getting, because most people, like, I'm giving an example of Kenya, most people get paid less than $500. When I'm talking about most people, it could be 95%.
Yeah,
Less than $500
per month.
per month. And that is the one who has been paid a lot. You find people getting even less than $100 per month. Less than that. So tell me, this guy wanted to go to the US to look for greener pastures.
They have to save for how many years?
They won't even manage it. So I think it's a way of saying we don't want you.
We don't want you guys.
Stay in your place.
Our brothers and
with your
sisters in
countries.
the US, well, I'm always on TikTok just getting, some information from all over the world. Our brothers and sisters were shocked to see iShowSpeed getting a lot of love from Africa.
Yeah.
A lot of them were getting emotional on their videos, just realizing how much Africans are so loving to one of their own.
Exactly.
Not even thinking that this guy could be welcomed with that manner all over. It's not like
we only have some 2-3 rotten apples who become sellouts because maybe they want a lot of money from France, and all that. So we love you guys. We love you.
Yeah, it gets very emotional because a lot of them have had the notion that we are enemies.
We are divided.
I don't know why.
That's what they were.
It's the narrative that has
Yeah.
been sold for years. But when you look at the real picture on the ground, how much love we give our people, our brothers, how much love we give our brothers and sisters in the diaspora, our African American brothers and sisters, we are always advocating for them to come back home. Because we know that this is the only place that you can come here, step on the soil, and feel as much welcomed as iShowSpeed. If you guys are following his African series, you realize that how much love this guy's been receiving.
Even within, I'll tell you, even within the continent, you find Kenyans investing in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Nobody will tell you like we have Kenyans investing in Nigeria, but be sure even Kenyans
Of course.
investing in Burkina,
Of course.
but you never know.
The same Nigerians in
Nigerians
Kenya.
are investing in Kenya
Yeah.
and they love Kenya.
Yeah.
Right there, I saw a lady from Nigeria saying, "When I came to Kenya is when I realized, wow, Kenya is," and people, Kenya is like paradise. And people are saying, if Kenya, how is Nigeria? And now we realize how someone like Tinubu or someone like the previous president Muhammad Buhari has really messed Nigeria, because I know Nigerians are very hardworking. Generally, Africans are very hardworking.
Yeah.
But now what kills
Leadership,
us is leadership.
Yeah.
Because you find this democracy, when you want to become a leader, you need a lot of money. Who will give you this money? You
Them.
get from them. So they pull the strings. So will you ever develop?
No.
But what do you want?
Forever indebted.
You also want to be rich forever.
Yeah. Just like what Tinubu is saying. He realizes that, fellow Nigerians, my people, I know you are in trouble.
And I cannot help
But I
you.
cannot help you. What kind of leadership is that?
I cannot help.
Can't you just say, you know what, let me just relinquish this position, leave it to somebody else who can do it for you
Who can
guys?
help?
Yeah, I mean,
But do you know these people? The problem is he's a puppet running for someone else. He's running for France. He's running, so he cannot do anything. It's true, he cannot do anything. He's there to enjoy money, enjoy life,
and make sure that
and
the
have the
narrative-
name president
Yeah.
and continue pushing the narrative. But if a president just became a leader, not a dictator, you dictate, just become a leader, ask the people, what do you want? How do we do this? And people, you get opinions, and then people
The guy has Dangote right
exactly.
beside
But
him.
Dangote is like being pushed out of
Yeah.
Nigeria. Like, we don't like you, we don't want you, because you are pushing out the white man.
Yeah.
So Nigeria has very many intellectuals. Many have left. There's a
Leonard.
name they call for like moving out of Nigeria.
I've forgotten what they call it. Yeah.
There's that name.
Yeah. Happy New Year says, welcome to the live. Please like the live as you join us.
Yeah. So people are running out because you wonder, what are you doing? And we've seen even our brother Tayo making a video of a Nigerian brother in Russia, in the coldest places in the planet, and someone is driving.
Let's go on to more positive news. In Niger, we are seeing the Nigerian government doing the most for its people. And we love to see the Nigerian government has signed an order opening the inclusion of 11,015 contract teachers into the civil service for the year 2026. This decision, as a result of the work of interministerial committees and in collaboration with social partners, aims to strengthen the national education system and guarantee the quality of education throughout the territory. That is a leader that is always making sure that his people are developing just at the right pace as the whole country is moving forward. Education, we have seen a lot of our teachers, especially in Southern Africa, teachers there. Even in Kenya, I've seen a lot of teachers, complaining that they are not getting TSC. I think it's TSC for most African countries, are not getting those attachments with the Teacher Service Commission. Most of them are on contract. Most of them are doing, work for private, what do you call these ones? The private schools, these schools that are owned by local people, individuals who are also trying to make ends meet. So the employment rate there is low. The payment is not as good as that. As the one that you receive from government schools. And right now we are seeing Niger saying 11,000 teachers are being taken into the civil service, unit.
Like
they are now being employed fully so that their education system can be stronger. And still on Niger, we are also seeing Niger's education being digitalized. And this is what is happening. The Minister of National Education, Dr. Elizabeth Sharif, on Thursday morning, January 8, 2026, led a field visit to inspect the new digital equipment acquired under the Project READ aimed at accelerating digital transformation in the Nigerian education system. With a total weight in excess of 77 tons, this shipment includes 13,000 tablets, 2,045 desktops, 585 laptops, 2,045 power protective devices, as well as several hundred printers, an interactive display screen, integrated video conferencing systems, and fully equipped server room. This is for schools. Can you see how they are digitalizing everything?
Yeah.
Our classrooms in African countries are a mess. Someone was showing us a picture. I don't know if you can put it on the live. A picture of a school that just reopened, and they were standing in their classroom. Some grass, some shrubs were growing inside the classroom because one, there's no flooring, the roof is leaking, everything is just a
The
mess.
light
That's a
is
school.
entering.
That's a school in an African country.
Yes.
Can you put these digital things in a school like that? You
no.
need to improve the infrastructure of the school. So Niger is saying we have built you new beautiful schools, and right now what we want to do is to improve them, digitalize them, technology. We are moving towards technology. We are now in AI era. How do you know and learn and use AI if you are still in a classroom that is leaking? In a classroom
crazy.
with no
It's
floors,
crazy.
with nothing. So you guys will just be watching from afar. But in the next 5 years, I swear to you, these countries will be very, very far, and
This-
it will be like a dream.
This is what Abdurrahman Tiani said.
Mhm.
Our conviction is that there's no progress, there's no development
Mhm.
without true independence, without full, complete sovereignty. There's no historical precedent
Yeah.
of a country under domination that has successfully developed. And these are the only countries that are independent
Mhm.
in Africa. There's not another one. Yeah.
Wow, we love to see all these improvements. Those who are joining us, thank you so much for joining. We are just doing a recap of the
What's
last
been
year
happening?
and these few days of the year, and a lot has been happening so far. We have seen a coup. We have seen a lot of improvements in Niger, in Mali, with regards to the electricity.
Mhm.
We've discussed all of this, in the beginning of the live. We are also seeing Niger saying our education system has to improve. We need to do things better. We are seeing Nigerians being told, we know your problems, but we cannot help you. A whole president telling you people that. And we are also seeing Uganda. Uganda is having elections when? I think on the 8th, when is it? I think very, very soon.
Very, very
very,
soon.
very soon.
Yeah.
And the president of Uganda has warned as early as possible, no live streaming.
Of results. He's
No,
still the president.
of riots or protests or
Mhm.
whatever. He doesn't want any mess in his country. Those are the kinds of presidents that are always fearing for their people. Remember when they were trying the coup on Niger,
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Burkina Faso,
Mhm.
these guys were saying the people won't come out to protect the president. But look at what happened.
The
The
people
people stood
filled.
with their president, because that is what people do when they love and support your work.
Big news coming from Cote d'Ivoire.
Mhm.
Alassane Ouattara has flown to Paris.
Mhm.
He always does that once a month.
Yeah.
He has to go to Paris once a month.
What about Jomaifa? We haven't heard anything from Jomaifa.
I saw Senegal and Morocco doing something,
Mhm.
like some cooperation. But you also know that Morocco and Israel have normalized. They signed joint military plan marking 5 years since normalization of ties.
Mhm.
So Jomaifa is still there. But this guy, the biggest puppet in Africa,
Yeah.
Alassane Ouattara, flies to France. Flies to Paris every month for treatment.
Yeah.
People say he's very sick. I don't know. They normally change his blood. Those are rumors. I don't know. But it's so crazy. But something that maybe we can look away from the AAS is, have you noticed like everyone is talking about Ethiopia these days?
Yeah.
Like the
The
development,
development, the beauty.
like Ethiopia just made the development, the way they've changed Addis in just some few years.
Yeah.
They made it look like, I mean, Ethiopia is way, way advanced.
Yeah. And you know what happened in Kenya? I remember the president was busy saying that, we can make our country like Singapore in just a few years and in just a short, time. And you are just looking at him and how much he's been in leadership.
Singapore
And then you are
was,
looking at Ethiopia just a few years ago. When was it? Like, say, 3, 4 years
say
ago.
5 years.
Yeah, just some 5 years ago. Ethiopia was looking like a slum. Addis Ababa was not looking the way it's looking
Yeah.
right now. And you can see that if you have a dedicated leader, that's what I keep saying. The AES is going to show us something that we've never seen. In 5 years, these people will show us that
Yeah.
Singapore can exist in Africa with
Imagine-
good leadership, with the
Imagine.
best.
But you should not give an example of Singapore,
Yeah.
because Singapore was just a capital city of Malaysia,
Okay.
which now became.
No,
a
I'm
country.
giving it because the Kenyan president was using it
come
as a
on.
landmark for his.
No, forget it. Forget that.
Yeah.
It cannot be. So we can say the whole country will be developed. And we are seeing a lot in Ethiopia. The dams, actually, the roads, the
And the
rail,
dam was fully funded by the
the
people.
people. So it's an example of a country that is developing. Now, imagine this is a democratic country, although it's more of like China communism than democracy.
Yeah.
Then we have the AES, which is like the people building, like all the people together, except for some few rotten apples who will be eliminated very soon. And imagine how it will be in 5 years. 5 years. It would be way more advanced.
Yeah, and this is a call for our brothers and sisters in the diaspora. If you want to come back home, if you want to make an investment in Africa, I think the best thing is to look at the speed, and I don't know if it's the speed or the potential of the country in terms of its development initiatives, because some people just go with the fact that South Africa looks beautiful. I don't know, it has these skyscrapers, it's more like in New York, I don't know what. Look at how these countries, their leaders are driving the development. Even if the country doesn't have potential right now, just give it a 5-year projection and see where this country will be in the next 5 years. Because for me, if I were to choose right now, I'd choose any of the ES countries, most probably Burkina Faso, because I'm looking at the leadership and I'm looking at the pace in which this guy is doing the development in his country and the independence that they have from imperialists.
The good thing about Burkina, I don't know, we don't have a lot of information of Niger and Mali, but it's the way, the Fasomebo. You know, Fasomebo is you from your heart, from you developing your country. It's you taking that bag of cement to be used for development. It is you taking that 5 safer to be used for
using your
development.
time to be part of the initiative.
Exactly.
Volunteering.
It's you saying I'm developing, and that's why they have managed to build 5,000 kilometers of roads every year. And remember Ibrahim Traore, I think he only found like 400 kilometers. Now they have managed to build 5,000 or more. They have managed to grow wheat, and they are just remaining some few tons, and they will be able to feed themselves and export wheat, something that the French told them it cannot grow there. That is how we envision the future of Africa. And
kind of leadership.
Burkina Faso is doing it in a faster way because of this. It's the people coming together, even in the diaspora, contributing, fundraising.
22 million for security.
And now this fundraising, for the money that has been fundraised, Ibrahim Traore can manage to say, we are buying this equipment for the roads for every region. We are buying this equipment for agriculture. We are using this for military. So that is how easy leadership is. If you decide to lead with the people. Yes.
I don't know if we have to close it right now.
I think this is a good start
for the year.
It's like a video, so you can, once you watch it, you can tell us what you think in the comment section, and tell us how many times we'll be coming for live streams, and let us know how often you want us to be live
Yeah.
and when.
It's a
Vote.
new year. I think we should also commit ourselves to at
Yeah.
least have a live every Friday.
Let
Well,
them tell us, then we
which
can.
day is
Yeah.
suitable? Yeah.
Which day is suitable, then we can start from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brothers and sisters, thank you so much for those who joined us live. Hi, Sister Ianu, as we are just ending the live. Happy New Year to you and to everybody else who joined us live. We appreciate your support. Please like the live. Also share it with other brothers and sisters, wherever you are. And
we have merchandise
Yeah.
on Fourth War. Link should be somewhere on our screen, like store at the end.
We
or
also
shop.
have, we are done.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also have Buy Me a Coffee. I just celebrated my birthday. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. His is coming very soon. I'm sure he would also love some birthday coffee.
Or cake.
Please support us in that regards. Our merchandise is on the description box. We also have Elegant Masawi. We have African, anything that you can think of African. We have it in our store. You can order from us.
ElegantMasai.com.
Yeah. We'll see you in the next
ship to
one.
you wherever you are.
Mhm.
Yes.
We love you, our presidents. Thank you, family, and many more great years to come. Happy birthday to you too. Thank you.
Thank you so
much,
much. Thank you
sister.
so much.
We see you in the next one.
Bye. Till the next one.